Cincinnati. This is your favorite companion in this awesome market. Heading over to Hometown Title. Got a closing going on today. You as a wholesaler, when you have closings, they'll be the greatest days of your life. This deal, man, it's been a little rough one. I'm not gonna lie, I candy coated to you. Hooked up with a new partner friend of mine, and man, he is an expert and whiz on trust. So stay tuned, because we're going to be doing some seminars and webinars on how you too can protect your assets as far as your properties, your apartment buildings, putting them into a trust. And it's very hard to penetrate the trust in case, you know, something happens and you do get sued along the way for, you know, something that happens maybe with one of your tenants or with a deal that went bad. This trust stuff is very valuable, and man, it is exciting stuff. It's been around, man, for a very long time. They've been, you know, doing trust. This particular guy, since in the early 80s, he's did trust. But also, man, it makes it really easy when you do the trust to actually just transfer your beneficial interest over to your new buyer. So what could happen is you do a short sale, and you don't have to get a transactional lender. You can, you know, more or less just transfer your beneficial interest in the trust to get this thing done. So this is the 11-unit building that we structured. It come out a little higher than what we thought. You know, our goal was we was going to make some money down, we was going to make some money on the monthly payment, and we was going to make money on the end of the loan. But the numbers kind of changed because it has an adjustable rate mortgage. Some tenants weren't paying. There's just a bunch of stuff that happened, and luckily my buyer stayed in. You know, we gave her a very, very sweet deal. More or less going to wrap this house up for right around $184,000 for 11-unit building, 6 2 bedrooms, 5 1 bedrooms, gross total rent of about $70K a year, and we more or less carried the financing for her through our seller. So, I mean, just a great deal. You know, she's going to put about $30,000 down and carry the financing. We'll make a small finder's fee, me and my partner. We'll move on to something else. But it just goes to show you, just stick in with the deal. Never give up. You're going to have, especially, I use a local Hometown Title, David Fingerman. I use him almost on every deal I do. And, you know, we're really trying to get away from doing, you know, traditional closings just to save money. Because, you know, if you have two sides of a closing, it can run you up to over, you know, $1,600 to $2,000. And that's a lot of money if you're doing, you know, 6-7 deals per month. You know, it can add up to $10,000-12,000 per month just in closing costs. But we use David Fingerman, and he really had some questions about the trust. Luckily, my partner Roger, he is just so in depth. He knows this stuff inside and out. He's literally done about, I think he said over 500 trusts. Put 500 properties into a trust. So stay tuned, because we're really going to show, we're going to have some webinars, and trying to find a location to do a seminar, and that way we can teach you too out there, wholesalers, how to get this stuff into trust and transfer beneficial interest in the trust. And what that does, it kind of keeps a cloud around who is owning the property, and that way if there's a loan on the property, you know, you don't get a due on sale clause, stuff along those lines. But man, we're heading down to the closing. Stay tuned. I'm going to put a video on, get a testimonial from my investor. Let her tell you some great deals she's bought for me over the last year and a half. But we're heading to closing, Hometown Title in the city of Cincinnati. Go to my website, www.joeybuysuglyyhouses.com or www.royceinvestments.com. Thank you. Keep investing in yourself and in real estate. God bless.